The city needs a large airport to expand. We're going to be building an artificial island so that I don't use up valuable space for housing. It also means that this airport is more customizable. I'm not bound by the space on the island. I got back from a trip to San Francisco, so I decided to use the Golden Gate Bridge. I had to make sure that ships could still cross underneath it, so I had to make it a little taller and add that loop back that you see with the train and with the bridge. And I didn't want to build two separate bridges, so I made the train fit in between the bridge columns, and I think it ended up pretty well. Unfortunately, on my trip to San Francisco, I did not bring my good camera, so I only have a whole bunch of Polaroids, but it was still beautiful to see in person. Honestly, this build reminds me a lot of it, even though this is my first time there. So all like the hills with the neighborhoods, it was just crazy to see in person. Like just going up the hills and having to stop, it just made me feel so nervous and like driving in my car, and like just thinking about walking those hills, hell no. It just brings a different perspective to the game, bro. I've built crazy hills, but like San Francisco is actually crazier. So I just wanted to add a little bit more like San Francisco type things into this build because it's just such a beautiful city, and I want this airport to function as both passengers and cargo, so I'm also adding in a cargo harbor so that goods can flow in and out. I'm also adding in a little strip of like hotels for the airport with the local bus route. And if you're trying to make like a land reclamation airport like this, you should be putting a water pump station on your coastline just so that it doesn't overflood everything. The way I set the airport up, the train station is directly at like the entrance, but I'm still gonna include a little bit of surface parking because if you chose to drove here, you can walk to the dang thing, bro. I'm not gonna give you like a parking structure or nothing, so here, take this extra space and walk. Originally, I was gonna have the only way to get to this place by train, but I couldn't find a cool enough like train bridge asset, so I figured why not just add the train on top of the Golden Gate Bridge. That's all for today, guys. Thank you for watching and have a good one.